like we said, we've done this a lot of times, and it always inspires me. It always encourages the three of us for you guys to come join us. Especially thank you to those that have walked with us more than once. I know there's some people here that have done this before, and you know, the whole idea with these walks is that it's not grand and glitzy. It's that we're doing something that's real. We're doing something that only we can control. I mean, it doesn't matter how much I, have put away in the bank or how much influence I have. I can only control my 2 feet. You guys have to show up in order to have people here walking. We can't force you guys to walk, at least, not legally. This idea with the walks came from an authentic experience that we had, where we took our first trip to Africa, which was not our first time to see poverty in the world. We've been lucky that we've been able to travel, but it was our first time to realize kind of our condition, which is the condition of people that feel as though they don't really have the tools to make a difference. And everyone has that feeling. There's this sort of fear of inadequacy that everybody has. Or for that matter, just a sense that, okay, Africa's a long ways away, and, I'm busy, and, I got school, and
I'm a poor college student.
And this is really funny. I didn't realize Zach was standing there. It's like, voice from above. I'm a poor college student. God? Yeah. He is too. Weird. He's an undergrad degree. He sympathizes with your situation. Anyway.
But he still says no.
Anyway, the idea is you guys have what you need already to be able to face huge challenges. And in fact, what's going on in Africa right now may seem like it's far away, but history always is something that reflects people's actions, and it reflects the state of people that lived in a certain time period. And it's kind of a weird thing to think about, but everyone has always felt like they were just kind of getting through life. But in fact, you guys are in a moment in history right now. I mean, we're in a moment where the greatest challenge for our generation, besides maybe the condition of our planet, which a lot of people are now more aware of, or the economy that we're worried about in our country, the things that history will write about us, the state of those struggling with extreme poverty in the world, and especially the AIDS virus, which is affecting our generation. Now, this is not about you guys feeling guilty about stuff that you have, or feeling like you need to walk around feeling bad that you've got more than someone else that is struggling. But it's the realization that what's going on with AIDS is wiping out young people. It's wiping out their kids. People that are born into extreme poverty, people that don't have access to simple things, like a pair of shoes even. Last year we talked about shoes specifically because it was such a tangible thing that everybody understands, but we all take for granted. We partnered with a shoe company called Tom's Shoes, and they looked at their business as a way to give back. They said, you know what, we can find a way to give a pair of shoes every time we sell a pair. That's something we can do. We can succeed as a business. A young guy in California that had an idea, and with that idea, and going along tour with us, people like you guys, we talked about shoes first. And every time you bought a pair of shoes, a second was donated. Last year, we helped Tom's give over 50,000 pairs of shoes. And the reason, you can share for that. Okay. The reason that's possible is because individuals bought a pair, maybe 2, maybe 3 pairs, but it wasn't people buying thousands. It was individuals doing something that they felt was maybe too small to make a difference. We visited Africa last year and put those shoes on kids' feet. I have a 6-year-old son. I sat with kids that were his age and younger, and they walk 3 or 4 times what we're walking today, every day to go to school, and shoes is just one small, tiny issue that is part of their daily situation. So the challenge for us is when we have access to information, when we have Facebook and YouTube and a growing economy that's linked more and more to the whole world, where we're trading things and buying things and starting businesses, we have an incredible opportunity that others before us didn't, which is to look at our lives, look at our opportunities, look at our ideas, not as just a way to succeed in our lives, which is what we need to do. We need to pursue our passions, but to think about whether, there's a role to play, in our life, not on the side, not once we've succeeded, not someday, when things are a little easier. But just as a part of what it is to exist, that we have an opportunity to individually make decisions about facing, tangible issues. And especially what's going on in Africa is an extraordinary challenge for our generation. And what we're doing today is not an awareness walk about these issues. This is a walk for action. Because a lot of you guys said stuff like, well, I want to do more than give shoes, or even just talk about, small things like buying a download, the song Great Divide, which we put up to raise money for an AIDS hospital. We wanted to make sure you guys realize that not just what you do after the walk will make a difference, but physically joining us and walking. So we've committed as a part of this tour, and beyond the tour, we're giving $1 for every one of you guys that puts your name down and registers, and we're walking 2 miles today. So there's $2 that you guys have that you can use if when you finish the walk you put your name down. And you're going to decide how those $2 get given. Okay, it can go to help provide that next pair of shoes. It can go to help provide medicine for a mother that needs a 33-cent drug for 1 month to save the life of her unborn child. To make sure they don't transmit AIDS, which gives that child 3 years to live if they're born. They'll get treated. So that 33 cents a day, okay, that can go into a couple dollars just a few times. So that's real impact with your walk today. You're going to help build a new school, or provide clean water. You guys are doing something real today. This is not just a symbol, this is action. And, our journey to Africa didn't start, because we were a band that was just picking causes out of the hat. It started being from Oklahoma, being from Tulsa, Oklahoma, being, in the middle of America, and saying, you know what, maybe we've got something we can use. So you guys are the same in that way. This isn't about proximity, this is about the reality that you guys already have the things you need to make a difference. So, thank you for walking with us. You guys are awesome. I want to also say that, again, this isn't about you guys feeling guilty. This is about just the realization that we are this potentially incredible group of people, a generation that has in front of them more opportunities to make a difference simply than any group of people in history. And, like we said, you guys have to choose to show up. So thank you for actually coming today. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for walking. Those of you that are going to the show that were waiting at the venue, thank you for leaving the venue to go over here and walk. Thank you to the students that have showed up and walked with us. This is about you guys saying, you know what, I can spend a few minutes and listen to Hanson talk to me with a megaphone and walk a mile or two. And that's a huge deal. So we're a little more than halfway. We're going to finish. And then we're going to register these miles. You guys can put your names down, make those things count. I think we might even play a little song for you before we're wrapped up.